Alrighty, welcome to this week's challenge. Apologies for being one day late, and thank you. I just wanted to make sure I put my best foot forward for you guys. So here's what we're looking for. This week we want to hit I'm going to call it our fiber goal. I called it fiber because it's secretly just wrapped up in non-processed food. So we're just making sure we're trying to get all our things dialed in, eating whole foods, things like that. It's pretty self-explanatory, but if we don't focus on it for a week, we never will. So I've got a little fiber cheat sheet here that's just got some dot points on here. When I was doing the research for this, it's actually, funny enough, the fiber itself isn't the thing that makes you full. It's just the volume and the chewing capacity that makes you full and that type of thing. So the literal fiber, if you just ate fiber and wanted to feel full, actually doesn't work. You need to chew the food. So very convenient. But fiber does a few things in case you didn't know. It helps slow down your digestion. The definition of fiber is food you can't digest. Yeah, your body, your gut bacteria has to digest for you, so it takes a second digesting to get it there. Most adults need to aim, according to their guidelines, between 25 and 30 grams of fiber per day. That can be a lot for some people. It's a very good idea if you are concerned with fiber just to measure what you're at now. And then if you're falling over that range, then you're probably fine. If you're falling under, then we want to titrate it up. Just quickly, I'll talk about that more in a minute. As I said, we basically digest fiber twice. That's why it has a good effect on the amount of calories or our hunger. It takes longer to chew. Obviously, chewing most fibrous foods take a while to actually chew. They're literally that. They're more fibrous. That's where the word comes from. Fiber's been known for a very long time to help with gut health, specifically soluble fiber. As I just mentioned, it is the food that your gut eats. We're not really concerned with gut health, although it is a nice byproduct. And then also, because it takes longer to digest fiber, it can help have a stabilizing blood sugar level effect, which definitely contributes to hunger. A blood sugar crash is huge in the hunger space. Your blood sugar gets low, your body wants you to eat food. That's why working out makes you hungry, in case I haven't told you that already. As I mentioned before, most adults, somewhere between 25 and 30 grams a day is a good place to aim for, and that would be like peak stuff. But if you're eating 5 grams of fiber a day and then you want to juice that up to 30, you will 100% get constipated and have gut problems. So titrate it up over the course of 2 or 3 weeks. Do what works for you. That 25 to 30 is just some the national guideline. It doesn't actually matter. You have to try and figure out what works for you. So only way to do that is to take a note of how much you're getting. And then if you can add a little bit more, then fantastic. Now, also remember that when we're adding fiber takes more water to digest. So the general recommendation is an extra 250 ml of water per day per 5 grams of fiber. So if you're eating 10 grams and you want to move up to 20, you need to eat another half a liter of water per day, because fibrous food needs more water to help digest. What does this mean for us? Pretty much what it means is that what we want to do, be aware of foods that have no fiber and see if we can add in a fiber to the food or replace it with one that has fibers. As an example, foods that have no fiber at all meat has no fiber, and that's totally fine. Eggs, all dairy products, anything liquid pretty much has no fiber. Butter has no fiber. Oils have no fiber. Things that you might find more obvious: white sugar has no fiber, honey has no fiber, maple syrup has no fiber. These all have literally zero. Processed foods like white flour, white rice, regular pasta are all very, very low in fiber. 100 grams of rice contains 0.04 grams of fiber. And again, if you're going to sub out rice and put in like a brown rice, for example, as long as your gut can handle it, then fantastic. If not, no stress. There are actually some easier ways to do it. And like whey protein has no fiber as well, and ice cream and lollies and all those things. None of them have any fiber in them. Here's some recommendations, and here's our goal for this week. Our goal is to note if we're eating fiber with any of our main meals is a good place to start. Easy way to do it. Let's say I'm eating a couple eggs in the morning, a few eggs and some berries, or a few eggs and an apple. Okay, eat some fruit and vegetables alongside your food is going to be our goal. Just that little bit extra fiber will just help us kill full for longer, which will curb our hunger, which is always our goal. If you're really going for it and you want to look for some alternatives, some things, let's say you could supplement, let's say you love rice, pull out rice, put in cauliflower rice. That will add a little bit of fiber on top of your normal rice. Let's say we eat lots of pasta, pull out the pasta, put in zucchini noodles, okay, something like that. If you're eating a lot of flour, obviously whole wheat's going to have more fiber by quite a significant amount of margin. So just be careful of your gut there, but if you wanted to pull out a whole wheat version, then fantastic. Things such as mayonnaise, for example, I always call avocados mayonnaise, no, nature's mayonnaise. So a mashed avocado has quite a few grams of fiber, whereas mayonnaise has 0 and the avocado has less calories in it, and it's going to keep you fuller for longer. So things like that, some little tips and tricks you can do. But the goal is for this week, check on your main meals. Is there fiber involved? Can I add if it's going to be beneficial, or can I replace if I can? So let's say I was going to have mayonnaise on some chicken. Maybe I have some mashed avocado on some chicken. Let's say I was just going to have 3 eggs in the morning. Maybe I have 3 eggs and a piece of fruit. Let's say lunchtime, let's say I was going to have a chicken sandwich for lunch, have a chicken salad sandwich for lunch. It's not crazy difficult. Just got to be conscious of these things and try and do things. So that's going to be our goal. I will again reiterate, if you're not sure, measure how much fiber you're on. Just even for one day, check what it is. Don't go from 0 to 100 in fiber intake, because you will 100% get gut problems, and I don't want you to do that. All right, let us know how you go.